Grand Rising, heathens. Grand Rising this morning. Just pulled up in the money maker. Do this quick video real quick before I decide where I'm gonna pick up my next load at. But anyway, I wanted to get out and do this video this morning while it was on my mind. Before I lose my train of thought. That's where we at this morning. Motherfucking very icy out here. So y'all might hear the it's hailing too, y'all. All slippery as shit out here. Y'all see this? All ice. But when you love what you do, you don't give a damn what the weather like. You heard? You don't give a damn what the weather like. You know what I mean? Just make sure y'all hit them likes. Just make sure y'all hit them likes. Share the video. Put the channel in the algorithms. As y'all can see, I got more videos, educational videos, than most of these subscribers y'all subscribe to. That's up there talking foolishness. Right? Getting y'all begging for money. You got a lot of beggars on this app begging for money, but claim they got this and claim they got that. Fuck out of here. But anyway, what I came to talk about this morning is Fauci. Scientist Fauci. See the smoke stack coming from the trash incinerator? The smoke stack. A scientist Fauci. Step in my office. You've been busted, my friend. You've been busted like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Got some cars here for sale. Right here, this on 291 in Townsend, y'all. You're in the neighborhood looking for a vehicle. Right next door to the Sunoco gas station. All that smoke, y'all. And in Trainer. Look at that shit. Look like a motherfucking nuclear bomb went off. Don't it? This new clean, green energy shit, not down here. But anyway, like I was saying, Scientist Fauci, you've been busted with your hands in a cookie jar once again. How many of y'all knew the real reason Scientist Fauci got pardoned by slow Joe Biden? Right? Well, he couldn't have been slow Joe Biden when he pardoned Fauci. Couldn't have been. And he knew all the criminal activities this man was engaged in, using taxpayer dollars, experimenting on them fucking beagle dogs, right? This all around the same time with the jab 19. So how could you take any advice from this man, y'all? How could y'all even take any advice from that man? Scientist Fauci, right? At the same time, like I said, they was experimenting on them mice, rats, and monkeys. Y'all thought it was a game. A lot of people ain't know that. But I'm here to remind y'all of all the fuck shit Fauci was engaged in. The same man that y'all listen to telling the CDC that people should 6 feet distance and wear masks. And we already seen him at a baseball game without a mask. Not 6 feet distancing, right? But this video is about the cruelness, the evilness of Scientist Fauci using taxpayer dollars. New 1.8 million contract for Fauci dog experiment sparks major concerns. Questions from Ernst. Look at that. Look at that. How could y'all even take advice from a man that was experimenting on mice, rats, and dogs? That's the big question, right? But the second question is, who all was involved with it? Because they made it mandate. Some jobs was mandating that you had to get the jab 19, right? That's the smokestack at the trash incinerator. Just showing y'all all the fumes that's in the atmosphere coming from human air, right? But anyway, and not only this, y'all, during COVID, when the lockdown was going on, that stack, everybody was bringing their garbage down here to Chester, unloading it right there where y'all see that stack burning. So we don't know the residents, because we damn sure ain't had no support behind the residents, the peoples. Because like I said, other people turned the other cheek to take crumbs off the plate. But we don't know what they was burning when they was dropping all that jab 19 equipment off down here in Chester, burning it, and then releasing it in the atmosphere. You see? See that, peoples? No one was held accountable to this day about where the jab 19 came from, but we all know where it came from. That's why Joe Biden pardoned scientist Fauci, who was experimenting on mice, rats, and monkeys during the same time that virus was released on the peoples. That's the crazy part. So one hand, he double dipping like a motherfucker. He getting money to experiment. First of all, they create them animals, right? They breed them animals to kill them. So my thing is this: where are the dog activists at, right? Where are all the dog activists at? The animal activists, where was they at? Where y'all at? You know what I mean? Where y'all at? Because goddamn it, I seen all of y'all, and I ain't biased, but goddamn it, I seen all of y'all animal activists when it came down to Michael Vick with the dog fighting shit. Scientist Fauci was worse than Michael Vick. But Michael Vick did federal time and had to pay millions in fines and had to do millions of speeches, right, for dog fighting in the hood. This is what goes on in the hood, dog fighting. Ain't nobody in the hood putting dogs in fucking putting their head in boxes, letting sandflies and ticks eat them alive. And then the motherfucker was cutting the dog's voice box out their throat so they couldn't bark. Is that evil or what, y'all? Your boy Dr. Fauci, y'all can look it up. So I had got into it because I started speaking about it, and I did a video of the young lady talking about it, right? So I had to get deep, even more into it to find out, you know what I mean? Because like I said, a lot of us was bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray from the truth. But when you're a researcher, right, you don't need no degree, no doctorate degree on what the fuck we do over here on YouTube. It's common sense at the end of the day, right? Common sense and safety at the end of the day. That's what it boils down to. We in Chester, y'all. Y'all might see all this Philadelphia shit, but we in Chester. I told you Chester might be a sanctuary city because they copying everything from Philly. They let Philly come down here and do what they want. And look how clean it is down here. Look at the streets. You understand what I'm saying, peoples? Look at the streets and look at the sidewalks down here. You don't see nothing like this in Chester. And we're gonna walk back past that, where they did refinish that street, y'all. They did that street. But yeah, y'all, why ain't Fauci been charged? Because Joe Biden pardoned him. That's right. He can't be charged because Joe Biden pardoned him for cruelty to animals. But all these animal activists was on Michael Vick top when they found out he was dog fighting. Know what I mean? When they found out he was dog fighting, ended that man's career. Right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen. He came back after it all is said and done with, but the man went through so much, right? The man went through so much. Fines, people protesting in front of his crib. The animal activists, all in front of his crib protesting, right? Here it is, Dr. Fauci get a pass. Once again, y'all, it shows you the bias in America, man. You know what I mean? A blind man can see this shit, y'all. But for you house niggas to be out here co-signing that shit, because it seems that y'all co-signing this shit of what Dr. Fauci had going on. You Democrats. And then I got a video uploading where they was trying to flip the script to make it seem as though Trump regime was donating money towards them killing these animals, y'all. Which was all false. It was Dr. Fauci, hands in the cookie jar. He got caught, y'all, red-handed, and Joe Biden knew it. So they had to pardon him. You know what I mean? And it's sad, but it shows you the bias that still goes on in America, man. And not only that, it shows you the hypocrisy of your own peoples in America selling you out. And I mean the black African-American community. Because all them house niggas that's up there capping, once again for Kamala Harris, don't give a damn about y'all. They only worry about their little bit of crumbs on the plate that Donald Trump is taking from them. Their little play money. You know what I mean? All that shit came to a halt, and they knew that. That's why they kept saying, oh, Donald Trump gonna take our democracy, and nah. He ain't taking the democracy. He cleaning up the corruption. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? In the same way they say Elon Musk ain't nobody vote for Elon Musk. We know. Ain't nobody vote for Kamala Harris. But yet she was put in that position to run for president. See the hypocrisy of the Democratic Party? See the hypocrisy of the Democratic Party, y'all? It's been going on for decades, y'all. It's just that the swamp is being drank, right? And they running around this motherfucker like chickens with their head cut off. But they putting batteries in these niggas, some of these niggas back to go out that bitch capping. And like I said, most niggas with common sense is not jumping out the window. Caught a nice ship coming through. Most niggas that's not going for the fuckery ain't going for that shit. The ones with common sense is not going for it. You might have got them a few years back when they said, oh, the first black president, we had the first black president running, you know what I mean, which was Barack Big Ear Obama, who did nothing for the African American community, which branched off to Joe Biden, was part of that regime of Obama. So you know goddamn well when y'all elected Joe Biden, wasn't nothing gonna happen for the African American community, because ain't nothing happened for the African American community when Barack Obama was the president. You see? The hypocrisy of the Dixiecrats. Been going on for years. You understand me? And that's a fact. And now they running around with their head cut off, trying to have y'all jump out the window right? And the ones that don't have common sense might jump out the window. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? The paid actors with no common sense might jump out the window. But let me tell you this, when you jump out the window, just have this in the back of your mind that El Salvador officials is allowing Donald Trump to bring in the worst criminals, right? And the illegal migrants to El Salvador. So go ahead. Some of you house nigga monkeys with no common sense, go right ahead and jump out the window and watch where you end up at. In El Salvador, where no phone calls. And another thing, I want to see if those illegal migrants, like half of you black Americans in America fighting for Mexicans, right? I want to see when you out here robbing, looting, and burning up shit, and your ass end up in El Salvador, right? Because that's just where you're gonna end up at, in El Salvador, right? But I want to see if those Mexicanos fight for your black ass when you in El Salvador and don't know near one motherfucker and don't know their English language, rather. Don't know their language. And they drop you off in El Salvador as one of the worst criminals in America. Robbing, looting, burning down buildings, and things of that nature. It's already in effect, y'all. This administration, King Trump administration, is not playing. You understand what I'm saying? And this ain't got nothing to do with race, gender, or none of that shit. It all got to do with common sense, ladies and gentlemen. And that's all it got to do with. Common sense. And we know for the last 4 years, this Democratic Party ain't have no common sense. Yeah, it's slippery up here too. Up on the podium. Got the geese right there. Yeah. See the geese? They said they was cutting their heads off eating them joints. I mean, not down here. They safe down here. The animals are safe down here. You understand me? You heard him yap back, chirp back. The animals are safe down here. You understand what I'm saying? Scientist Fauci. We on the podium, y'all, where it's icy. See? Slippery. But I seen this shit coming. We playing with water right now, y'all. I said, let me get down here. Get that tanker ship for y'all. Coming from out of Philadelphia. Coming from out of Philadelphia. Probably on his way to Baltimore. Something like that. Independent Quest. The container ship. What y'all think on them in them containers, y'all? Merchandise. Merchandise, ladies and gentlemen. Might be some cars in there, a couple cars. Going to the docks in Baltimore, y'all. It's a nice look though, right? Down on the docks, it's the other pollution in the air down here. Man, look at that shit. Y'all, that smokestack look like it's blowing over Jersey. Up under that bridge, y'all. That motherfucker would have hit that bridge, I'd have hauled ass. Dropped everything and shot. Because I seen the damage it did in Baltimore. When that motherfucking tanker hit that goddamn pier on the bridge. Yo, but like I said, ladies and gentlemen, compare to what's the difference between Michael Vick and I forgot I had my gloves too. That's crazy because my hands started freezing. I'm like, put the hold on, y'all. Yeah, I had to put my gloves on. Y'all forgot I had my gloves and shit. I'm out here recording without the gloves on. Hands started freezing. Cause it's hailing out here. Y'all might hear it in the background, but I'm making my way back. I just wanted to get down here and talk my shit before I lose that train of thought about what's the difference between scientist Fauci and Michael Vick that y'all threw under the bus, ladies and gentlemen, for dog fighting, right? And I got a video I'm uploading now of Dr. Fauci in action. Cruelty, the evilest man on the planet. You understand me? To them animals. And like I said, my thing was, where all the animal activists that knew about this shit though? Half of them Dixiecrats, right? But like I said, half of them turn the other cheek when it comes to crumbs, y'all. They pick and choose who they want to go after, y'all. And that's sad, man, in America that is still divided. And King Trump is here to drain the swamp, right? And put America first, right? It doesn't care about your race or your gender. God damn it. Comes to common sense. But I wanted to get out, talk my shit about why Fauci, why Joe Biden. Well, we already know why Joe Biden pardoned scientist Fauci, but for those who don't know, you might know now, right? The proof is in the pudding. I told y'all we get the facts and we produce them before we talk our shit. Know what I mean? But peoples, it's right there in our face, y'all. Just gotta find it and search it. But it's right there in our face. You know what I mean? Even though spite what Philadelphia got going on with Cheryl Parker and them Democrats. Shout out to the Eagles. Let's go. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. Let's go. That's how you spell it, Cheryl. Know what I mean? But anyway, I'm making my way back to the headquarters. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get out because that was on my mind, man. Michael Vick did all that time. The motherfuckers threw him under the bus. Dog fighting. But yeah, even niggas jumped aboard and jumped on the bandwagon, throwing him under the bus. You know what I mean? But yet, scientist Fauci can get away receiving millions of funds from taxpayer dollars to kill animals. Make it make sense, y'all. We here in America, where you will be exposed for the fuckery. You understand me? You will be exposed for the fuckery. Eventually, you will be exposed. We down at Subaru Park, down here in Chester, Pennsylvania. I mean, smokestack right there. We talked about a little bit about that, but the whole video is about what's the difference between Michael Vick and Anthony Fauci, the scientist who was telling the CDC that the people should 6 feet distance and wear masks, right? The same dude that was experimenting on mice, rats, and monkeys. You understand what I'm saying? And I got the video uploaded. For those who didn't know, I told you I'm gonna bring it to y'all. Over here, we drop ballistics. We drop ballistic bombs over here. I mean, wake up the peoples. That's telling you, he don't know what he talking about. He don't know what he talking about. Well, goddammit, the proof is in the pudding. Over here, we gonna go get them facts and bring it to the peoples. We are the peoples. And the peoples need to know this information. That the Dixiecrats time in any type of leadership is over. It's only going to be in these sanctuary cities. Eventually, the peoples are going to wake up and vote them peoples out. Because best believe it's no funding that's going to come through here, especially here in Chester. Ain't no funding coming down here in Chester, especially with Chester trying to be like Philadelphia, which is a sanctuary city. So ladies and gentlemen, when they come on here and they get to talking about, oh, I told y'all about Trump, he's racist. Nah, it was those sanctuary cities that was racist, ladies and gentlemen. By not following executive orders to get these illegal migrants out of here. These sanctuary cities was protecting them. So all these sanctuary cities that's protecting illegal migrants and criminals, you're not getting no funding. Bottom line. Because you're going against the grain at that point. You understand? That's evil. That's very evil of y'all. Or that Dixiecrat party, man. It's fucking evil, man, of the devil. Everything they do and everything that's being exposed is evil. You understand me, people? And y'all know that. Everything that them Dixiecrats had going on is of the devil. Everything. Going against the most high word. Transforming men into females. You understand me? With the help of their own peoples, once again selling them out. Sad. That's why I told y'all I can't take these niggas serious, y'all. And last I checked, I was African American, right? But by me being blind once and couldn't hear once, now I can see and now I can hear. You niggas is fucking devils, man. Word. And born into a race of devils. And I always express this shit. Not all my peoples. But goddammit, most of y'all are devils that worship fuck shit in one hand, and then in the other hand, you claim to be a person of Christ on Sundays when you wake your old raggedy ass up and go to church and give praises to the Most High, and then leave church and do everything that the devil said you can do. Can't take you niggas serious at all. At all. You understand me? Can't take you niggas serious at all, cause y'all co-signing fuck shit with this demon crap party, and it's right there in our face, and we see it. But most of us don't want to see it. And we gonna protect the fuck shit by any means necessary when it comes to you getting your little bit of crumbs off the plate. Two killers back there. But it never fails with these Negroes. These hypocrisy-ass Negroes. With the help of some of them white Negroes. Because we, like I said, we got black Negroes and we got some white Negroes. And we got some Chinese Negroes. We got some Mexicano Negroes. Puerto Rican Negroes, name it. And see, nigger means an ignorant person, right? So we got a lot of ignorant people in the world. We got a lot of evil people in the world, so it's a lot of niggers in the world. In every race. You understand me? Chat? And once you realize the facts, and you can't be bamboozled with fuck shit, co-signing fuckery, and you stand on the most high shoulders, they can't bamboozle you. They can just talk a good one, being a hypocrite. But we don't follow none of that devil activity, which the Dixiecrats, and not all the Dixiecrats, but most of the Dixiecrats are involved in it. So it's Sunday. Go ahead and bring out your wrinkless suit in the closet, your biggest hat you can find, your dusty ass shoes, and have a good service. All right? Peace.